Let's see how you do under pressure. Oh, yeah. I've been wanting this shit forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me. Brush it off, pick myself up, moving on to the better. Okay. Hey.
Welcome back, G's. Welcome
Ain't
back.
no errors, baby, it's a new era. I wake up early, feeling rich like I'm Kesha. I get to the paper, boy. Extra, extra. Fuck with me, you know that I got it. Come with me, let's take a trip to the islands. We up on the jet, we'll do more than just fly on it. Stand on that hill, you gon' die on it. Boom, boom. Baby, I'm not one of them, you should try on it. Miss me with all that, I'm on it and next. Fuck this up, I send you back to your ex. But good luck with that, this is big as it gets. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. Give them a name to remember. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. A moment can live on forever. Yeah. Oh shit, they don't let me shoot a whole clip. Firepower in this coalition. We just turned the field into a demolition. It was desolate, but I had premonition. I was training for war every exhibition, every extra mission, every enemy listening. Get off my dick, I got bad intentions. Make it right every wrong, and I'm back with a vengeance. I show you the ropes. Peace in my town, I can show you the coast. Up in the shots if they wanted to smoke. If you know, then you know. Suited up, bitch, my whole team do the same. Don't you forget who created the game. Ready for war, I was born with grenades. The trenches where soldiers are made. Let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. Give them a name to remember. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. A moment can live on forever. Let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. Give them a name to remember. Hey,
My G's.
let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. A moment can live on forever.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome back once again to the streams. Beautiful Wednesday, man. It's the midweek. It's an important day. We have so much news later on today here. This is going to be an absolutely important day for the overall market. Not just for gold here, for the overall market. It's going to be absolute madness. I want to give a big shout out. A big shout out to everyone who joined us here yesterday and today. And join us also in the trading floor today. The trading floor was absolutely amazing. If you enjoyed the trading floor, fam, if you were in the trading floor today, press a 1 in the chat. Press a 1 in the chat. I want to see who's watching right now. Who joined us today in London as well. Will be absolutely incredible, man. I hope you guys learning in. This is what we have been talking about. We're here to rock and roll, all right? We literally took just, I think a couple minutes ago, we took another dollar Swiss trade. Marco is killing it. The people in our community are killing it. Kellogg is killing it. Road to 200k, man. Thank you for the support. Thank you for streaming. Everyone is doing their thing right now. Absolutely incredible. So shout out to everyone who's here. London. I've been in London session practically for 4 hours. Now straight into New York. So we have long days, my friend. Long days. Absolutely incredible. All right. So yes, looking forward to it. Man, we're building such an amazing community. I'm very happy with you guys, and just keep crushing it, man. That's all I can say for now. Just keep crushing it. You guys made the right decision to join us. Now we're back open again after such a long period of time here. And I truly said it. I said it over a time. If you truly commit here with us in our group, then I don't see it not playing out for you. I just don't see it not working out. That's the beauty. Okay, let's talk about gold. We have a lot of news. Actually, potentially interesting thing for gold here. Might be useful. We're still trending up, right? We're still trending up after yesterday. So the initial thought process of looking for long setups initially played out, eventually still came up here. A lot of guys were bearish on gold. We have been trading up. We have been creating higher highs and higher lows here. So I'm going to talk about gold here in a split of a second here. Let me quickly get to see what's happening on my trade. All right, all good. Yeah, man. Okay, let's dive into gold, fam. We have so much things to cover. We have the S&P Global US Manufacturing. That's one layer, so that's going to be already, you know, absolutely critical later on. We have so much news coming. So the US Open today will be madness. We're also going to have the Bank of Canada, the interest rate decision, and there is a chance of a potential rate cut for the Canadian dollar here. So I do think this is just as important as it might be for, you know, the dollar here. The Canadian dollar is just as important. So this is going to be very interesting, man. If they're going to decrease these interest rates with 25 basis points, we're going to see a reaction. We are going to see a reaction in the markets as well based upon that. Then we have the new home sales at 10 a.m. here. So a bunch of stuff after the US Open, you know, particularly, you know, 3 different news events. And then, of course, also for the dollar. And then, of course, the Canadian dollar with the interest rate decision. So it's going to be pretty decent. Okay. Absolutely incredible. Yeah, big shout out to see what we have with us today. Let me see what we can find right now. Let's see what we have with us today, as always. My man, Relay. Welcome, my friend. Hope you're enjoying it so far. This is just the first day. It's gonna be a nice journey. Tell you that already. It's gonna be a nice journey. Mondo, my man, good to see you too. Ateria, Adrian, Cash Party, Max Official Gaming. Shout out to you, my friend. Nuki Nuke. Shout out to you, Blee. Connor and the Boysha. As always, Jamie, Mike. Shout out to Mike, man. Incredible human being. All right. Ido, LTA, let's go. Damiano. Pat, is there news today? There's definitely news today. Yeah, man. Jolene, thank you for all the support, Jolene. And I appreciate your work and effort also in the trading floor. Dominic, you too. Yeah, man. The G's are here. The G's are here. All right. Incredible stuff. Incredible stuff. Okay. Yeah, man. Let's talk about gold right now because, yeah, man, so much, you know, things to cover right now. The gold has been trading up. Gold has been bouncing, actually, from the previous on the open. But let's start out on the weekly time frame right now. Okay. Because yes, the weekly has been coming up. All right. Exactly what we were initially waiting for. We're waiting for gold to push up first yesterday already. Yesterday was a very choppy day, man. No follow through. Came down, came up, came down, came up. Very slow. And the actual move for gold started to happen a little bit earlier today, actually. You know, more heading in towards the, you could say Asian session is where we really started to push further. Okay, we reclaimed the Sunday Open, and then the Asian session today, we started to break above the previous Sunday Open. And this is where we have kind of been holding up ever since right now. But do take into consideration, fam, we have a lot of news, a lot of things coming on later today. So we might have to be a little bit patient today in that segment as well here, because typical gold, right? Typical gold can cover a lot of moves here, Asian, London, and then the news comes out and boom, we reversed. You know, there is definitely a chance that this might happen here. And the reason why is the following. We have that resistance, all right, at 24.26, that daily resistance right here. There is a chance that we might tap into it before the news comes out. And if that's the case, I'm going to pay very close attention towards the 24.26 here. So in regards to gold, I'm going to be slightly patient. It's not going to be that far away anymore anyways. I'm going to sit on my hands here until particularly the US Open here, and to see how we develop upwards. Because if we start pushing, there are a couple of levels now that we're going to reach very soon, which might cause some resistance in the first place. And what is gold doing now? Well, gold is creeping up. Gold is creeping up slowly, okay? Slowly and steadily. Gold is starting to push further and is starting to push further towards critical daily levels of resistance now. Yes, that reclaim of the Sunday Open was fantastic. Yes, that bounce of the previous Sunday Open was great. But again, it's the Wednesday, right? It's the Wednesday as well. Do take that in consideration with major news announcements coming along here. So be aware of the fact that, you know, once we're reaching major resistance on the higher time frame, this might be something to look at. At the same time, if you go towards the previous week and you utilize the previous weekly range, there is also a key level. You guys know it. If you trade LTA, exactly what that level is all about. The previous weekly very low. So it's that you know, current daily resistance at 24.26 and the previous weekly very low at 24.22. So this push up is all fantastic. Okay, it all comes from the previous Sunday Open. We managed to bounce from it. Okay, how do I find this key level so well, so easy? You can get it for free, man. It's an indicator, the Limitless LTA Concept Session Breaks and New York Stock Exchange Sunday Open Indicator. Okay, you can get it by going into our Discord. Click on indicators, all right? LTA indicator and get it for free. You can click on the link right there. And then what you do is you add it to your favorite indicators. It's right here. It shows you all the critical levels from the openings of each individual week plus each individual day. It kind of is a session break. So it splits the chart up, or, you know, it splits your chart up into each individual day and each individual week, including the opening prices. So by clicking on add to favorite indicators, in a split of a second, you will know exactly, you know, what the reason is and why we're bouncing from this zone at 24.11. Well, that's the previous Sunday open, the week where we opened gold a week ago. So on a Sunday, Monday, depending on where you're from. Okay, so right now we just took out the highs. All right, there is a chance that we might be touring towards the previous weekly very low at around 24.22 first. If that's the case, then I think that this might be a very interesting level to start paying very close attention to see how gold responds there. Because if we get there before the news, I might take a news trade, fam. I might take a short. I might take a news trade short. Okay, I do think that this is kind of an important layer, kind of an important thing to take in consideration when utilizing that particular move. And the reason why is because, you know, the 10-year yield right now, number one, on the higher time frame, by the way, is holding up. All right, and what we're doing here right now is we actually have been holding that support for a long period of time here. That bounce already that you see here on the daily time frame was enough for gold to drop heavily. Okay, so if the 10-year yield starts to come down and it starts to reverse and we start to push up further, then it's not going to be really beneficial for gold right now, especially if gold then decides to tap into that daily resistance that you can find here. It's practically this zone. That's that resistance that you're going to hit, all right? 24, 26-ish, and then that main zone here. So what happens if we manage to tap into that and we get rejected from it? Is there a chance that we roll over, push down, and take everything that we have been building up over the last couple of days here? You know, practically something we've been building up in a very, very slow pace here. So, you know, based upon that now, if we start pushing into that resistance and we do get rejected, or we do see somewhat of a, you know, an internal confirmation, then is there a chance you come back to the Sunday open? Maybe. So that's why I am patiently waiting for gold to see how it develops. And you know what happened yesterday as well, right? We started to consolidate for a very long period of time. We were not really making a big move. We came down and then we came back up again. Practically the whole New York session was roughly, at least yesterday, it was this right here. Okay, and this was practically the New York session that we have been talking about yesterday. And the question is, you know, is today going to be a bigger impulse? Are we going to look for a much more aggressive move than yesterday, or is it going to range? Is it going to cause that same consolidation range around this zone now until the news? You know, this is what I'm trying to evaluate. You know, what is going to give me the best risk to reward when I take a trade for gold here? Instead of trying to force a trade on gold, what is going to give me the best actual trading opportunity, you know, before thinking about, oh, I need to enter. And I do believe that the best trading opportunity will potentially come from that daily resistance, but not the daily resistance, the slightly below the daily resistance, which is the previous weekly very low, okay, at 24.22. So what happens? Just an example. If price continues to drive up, all right, right now, and news comes out, right, all these events are going to come out one by one. The S&P Global US Manufacturing, then the interest rate decision from the Canadian dollar, then the new home sales at 10, in combination with the US Open. I mean, if you start to push up here, you know, this is the level of interest for me, the 24.22. From that moment on, I know exactly if I'm going to take a short or not, and if it's worth it to take a short or not. That's just going to give me the highest probability, because then highest risk to reward, because then I could just easily place my entry there and my stop below, slightly above, and I could target minimum the Sunday open right there, and if not, the lows initially as well here. So that could be much better than trying to get into a long now and trying to get into that entry to put my stop loss below the lows and to, you know, wait for price to get to the previous weekly very low, because that would just give me a pretty bad entry overall here when looking at this particular zone. It doesn't really add up towards what I'm looking for what I'm interested in. Even though my overall bias could be we're heading into that resistance and we might be coming back down here, especially on a Wednesday, and especially with so much news coming along as well. You know, I'm paying very close attention to that. Okay. For now, the dollar is weak, yet we are coming back to lower key levels that are important. Okay. So yes, the dollar is indeed slowing down a little bit, but the 10-year yield right now in that case is actually holding up very well. And if this starts to flip, then this will have a much bigger impact on gold tier. So a lot of red folded news, and I think it's important to be patient for 1 hour or something like that to see how we develop here before, you know, seeing if it's worth it to take a short around news. And it could be a news trade. It all depends where, you know, where gold will be around that time period. So if gold is going to be around that zone a little bit higher, and I'm going to set that level here, 24, 23, then I know if it's worth it to see if you can look for an entry and to place my stop loss above the daily resistance. And if that's the case, I do think that we might have something, you know, potentially interesting to look at in that manner. Oh. So yeah, let's see. Let's see if this could be something. All right. So we're pushing up now. We're heading towards this level very soon. The previous very low is then I think first, and then I think, you know, I will figure out if this zone for me is a nice short on the higher time frame, aligning with the lower time frame, and then giving us the room for it to kind of show us, you know, in particular when news events come out, to see if it's worth it to take a news trade before the news, or if it's better to wait after the news. But there is a chance we're going to take a trade before the news when that, you know, when gold is setting up around that level. So, yeah. Free sex, yes, I'm looking at that same level. Dylan started a new account. Yes, I'm trading on a separate account, on a second account. It's my sub account. Okay, I'm trading on this account. I'm also taking trades outside of the streams right now, trying to see how we can grow it so far. So yeah, we're up a couple grand, and you know, we're executing a lot of trades down the London sessions as well here. So I'm actually really liking this this way of doing it. Risk is still pretty decent though. I mean, it's not a small risk on a small account. It's pretty decent risk overall. But it's nothing too crazy. It's nothing to wreck myself. It's to just make sure that I manage things correctly. Okay? So beautiful, G's. And man, the trading flow today was amazing. We got a win. We got a British pound against the New Zealand dollar. We're now in the dollar Swiss short. A couple guys took a couple trades in between that I didn't take. But yeah, man. Very, very good stuff. Very proud of you guys. So if this is just the first day of you guys joining, then you're going to have a lot of fun with us. All right. So if you're liking it, let me know here, because we have been putting a lot of work in it. And the guys that are there, now we're all just chilling, hanging out. Marco is a crazy guy though. Like, he's in what, 4 trades right now? It makes sense. There we go. Simon says with Trump winning, the dollar is gaining momentum. Yeah, man, it's still pretty far away though. Like, we're talking November, but yeah. Anyways, it's gonna be a crazy time, man. We've been talking about it. It's gonna be an absolutely crazy time. Yeah. Nathaniel says that was my first day into LTA because of Marco. I passed my first funded account. So which trade was that, Nathaniel? Let me know. Which trade that you took in the trading floor? Congratulations, my friend. That's great to hear. Dollar Swiss short. Yeah. Fantastic. We were talking about this exact trade in the trading floor. I said the current weekly very low is a rejection point. So that's exactly the level here. Is there still more downside potential? So far, I think so. We might have a little bit of pullback, but overall, I think that yes, we can definitely look at it. I completely agree that, you know, this overall week so far created that key level. We tapped into that key level. We got rejected from it, right? We flipped that support into a resistance. We saw that current weekly very low level. We saw the internal break. And that was also the moment when the dollar broke down and when the Swiss franc bounced beautifully from that local support, breaking out of its momentum here. So that breakdown and breakout caused this move to happen. And yeah, man, the dollar is for now definitely not that strong at this particular moment. So definitely looking interesting. Absolutely. Mr. Rance, how to join the training floor? You can join the training floor by applying for our membership. It's a 1-year membership right now. Okay, we have been closed for around 7 weeks. Very easy. You click on the link here, the vip.ltaconcepts.ai. Get into it. I'll show you it in a second to talk about it a little bit more. For now, gold is pushing up still. But the major resistance, I do believe the 2422 is first. And obviously the 2427 is that major daily resistance. So what I like about that is because if we push up and we see rejection plays here, I'm pretty comfortable with looking for an entry and placing my stops above the highs. And just, you know, make sure that the daily resistance is kind of protecting us as our second layer of resistance in case we push up further. Then we head into daily resistance, we tap into it, and then potentially, you know, we might see still that rejection. So it's kind of that level in between that I do believe is important. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Lauren says, hi Lorenzo, I replied to your email regarding the 1-year membership. Are those emails being read? Yes, however, do take consideration, we have a lot of emails, man. We have around, you know, almost 20,000 people on our mailing list, right? 20,000 people, you know, get these type of emails. So we get a lot of feedback, a lot of responses here. So yeah, give it some time, my friend. And then we'll probably get back to you right here. Okay? Give it some time. Should be good. Lorenzo, is this previous setup that you set up for the Nasdaq in Discord a few hours still valid? So the Nasdaq is coming down, right? So obviously this has for now been invalidated. But hey, listen, if the news comes out today, we have the US Open, we have so much important news. The interest rate decision, you know, we have opened with a massive openings gap as well here today for the Nasdaq. So, you know, all these things are going to be crucial later on, all right? And if you start pulling back, and we find its support here, then I do think there is a chance of pushing up here. But for now, definitely not interested in trading Nasdaq unless, you know, the US opens up. So yeah, no, definitely not. Definitely giving it some time here, man. Giving it some time to develop. And then, yeah, man, we'll get there. We'll get there. Yeah, Bianchi says gold is going to 2,400. We're gonna find out, my friend. Eventually, I want to see gold lower, but yeah, we're gonna see how that goes, man. We're gonna see how we rock and roll from here. Because you know, 4 events very, very soon. So it's not gonna be that long. Of course, it's gonna take some time, but that is definitely the case. So yeah, we're gonna sit on our hands a little bit until that, and I do believe that a sell limit might be very interesting. But if I'm gonna sell higher. I'm not gonna sell lower. I'm gonna sell higher. That's the idea I'm looking for, instead of trying to sell when we start to break down or start to roll over here, particularly. Okay. So the previous Sunday open, by the way, it's not the Sunday open, my bad. Previous Sunday open. 2,400 is indeed around the Sunday open, the opening price of the week. And it is Wednesday, so who knows, man. We have seen it so many times before. Okay. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Dollar still coming down. All right, dollar still coming down for now. Is still losing its momentum. So you can see that gold is pretty unresponsive to the dollar today. And, you know, my suggestion is just to pay very close attention to the 10-year yield. I think this is once again that major zone that we have to pay more attention to than the dollar when it comes down to gold. What do you mean when you say we sell higher? I'm waiting for price to come up higher first before selling. Yeah. Sir Chaz says that was a nice GBP NZD entry model 1 today in the trading floor. I'm still learning, so I didn't take it, but it looked like a perfect one, Lorenzo. Yes, was a great trade. Was a clean trade. The British pound was looking very weak. Strong. The New Zealand dollar was very weak. So that combination was a fantastic combination. The CUT data said the same thing. New Zealand dollar, a lot of short contracts were opened up here. And a lot of long contracts were closed. And for the British pound, a lot of new long contracts were opened up. So yeah, man. The British pound have been strong all week. The New Zealand dollar has been weak all week as well. So it's very easy to capitulate on a trending currency. So if one trending currency is trending bullish and the other currency is trending bearish, then the New Zealand dollar against the British pound, or the British pound against the New Zealand dollar, I could better say, long was a very reasonable setup. So yeah, exactly, my friend. Fantastic that you were there though. That's awesome. Yeah, with gold overall, if you look here simply at what gold is doing right now, it's trending upwards, but it's also trending up in a very suspicious manner. I'm really looking at the way we're starting to push up, you know, very, very slow. You can just see that, you know, we're taking out the previous highs, but every single time we do, we immediately get rejected. Then we push down, we continue to drive further up, and you know, the longer that takes, the you know, more suspicious I become, right? The less momentum I see for gold here. So that's why, you know, when we're gonna get to these critical daily levels up here, you know, this is not gonna help. If there is a true lack of momentum and we don't see that follow through, or we don't see a massive push up, and price steps into these highs here, and it's gonna be facing that resistance, then, you know, it's gonna just be very tough to break, very hard to break. Okay, so yeah, that's why I think that the patient game today is gonna be the best play for yeah, for gold in this case. And I do like the risk reward, so it's definitely worth it. You know, taking out the previous lows or the previous Sunday open, maybe even to the Sunday open. I mean, it's definitely not unavoidable, and that could lead into like a 3-to-1 setup, even if that's the case here. So yeah, these are kind of the risk reward setups I'm looking for, especially if you can get it on gold. Then at the right moment, it might be worth it. It might be worth it. So let's see. This guy is in 4 trades. Shout out to Marco, man. Let's see what Kellogg is doing as well. The British pound against the US dollar. Waiting for 4-hour close strong. Interesting. Atomic says, I cannot wait for tomorrow's London session. Fantastic, my bro. Yeah, tomorrow is going to be an amazing day again. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to come a little bit before I had my boxing session, an hour before London. So I had to hurry to the office and directly look at the markets. So I came right at the London Open. But tomorrow we will be streaming before the London Open. So tomorrow we're going to be there 1 hour before the London Open. Okay? That's what we're going to do here. All right? By the way, if you are new, and when you are joining, okay, make sure to follow and put in the introductions here. We have a bunch of new introductions I want to go through as well here today. All right, Daniel from Norway, Raul from India, Lucas from England. Training strategy LTA for the last 3 months. Mario from the UK. Thank you for doing this, guys. Thank you for doing this. Very important, especially if you join the training floor with us. Then I want you to have an introduction as well here. Okay. I even want you, to be honest, to go through the whole series first, but I assume that we're not trading. This whole week is a trading week, so I get it, right? But this might be first priority in the weekend. If you have some time after the weekend, make sure to go through the series, all right? Just go through it, do the test, all right? Make sure you graduate, you do the test first, and join the training floor next week with a little bit more information. But for now, of course, I think we had a proper introduction already. But for the people that are new and that have no idea what we're doing here, give it some time. But this Friday, we're going to give you guys a welcoming event. All right, we're going to set it up. And let's do a proper welcoming event to everyone right here. Okay. Super G's, super G's. So yeah, keep it up with these introductions right here, G's. We do not have all the introductions yet, all right? Overall, we just definitely see some guys joining, but we need to see more of these introductions right now. So awesome stuff. Lorenzo, what gym are you gonna go? I'm coming. Are you going to Bali, my friend? Then hit me up and then let me know. Then we can invite you over. All right, we can invite you over and we can do a little sparring session. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Lelo G says 100 people trading live with the same strategy in one place. That is pure treasure. I couldn't agree more, my man. Discord is actually crazy good. I mean, the overall community and stuff, Discord is fantastic, but what makes a Discord feel truly alive? The trading floor, the streaming. You know, everyone can share a screen. It's absolutely nuts. I'm not sure how many people can share the screen. I think it's a lot more guys than just one person, if I'm correct. So yeah, man. Discord, if I would bet on a stock, it would be Discord, because Discord is absolutely nuts. They've been improving tremendously. It's just perfect for traders. Think about that. 2 years ago, I never had Discord. Before I started the community, I had no idea how Discord worked in the first place. So yeah, crazy. Yeah, dollar is tanking hard. Yeah, dollar is continuing to rip down. And that's why gold is still pushing further. So yeah, man. Definitely interesting. When are you gonna go and break even on dollar Swiss? Actually right now. Because you have the 30-minute candle, you flip the next 30-minute candle already. Yeah. Yeah, something like that. Maybe if you re-break the lows will be even better. Oh, we're already doing it. Yeah, something like now. Yeah, we're re-breaking the lows already. Damn, the dollar is on an absolute rampage right now. Absolute rampage. Damn. The thing is, gold came there sooner than I thought, man. Gold is already up there right now. We have so much more stuff coming. It's way too early to take a position on gold short now, because we have so much more coming for news. Yeah, man. Damn. Damn. And the dollar is just absolutely getting absolutely destroyed right now at the moment as well. So that breakdown was just, yeah, insane. I doubt that we're not gonna take out the lows here. Yeah, let's see. When did you enter the dollar Swiss trade? In the trading floor in the in trading floor literally an hour ago in our group. We took a New Zealand dollar, a British pound New Zealand dollar trade again. So we took 2 trades, 2 wins. And now we're heading into New York and awaiting of the news and everything that's happening here. So yeah. That's it, G's. We have a group, we have a community, we have LTA concepts, we're following the correlations. It's a pretty deep structure. It's a new phase we're currently in. We're talking about the correlations. It shows you exactly that, all right? The dollar being weak, the Swiss franc being strong all day long, the dollar rejecting from that major resistance. Then the dollar Swiss automatically will become useful. Why? Because the dollar Swiss was already trending downwards. We utilize LTA concepts, we have our key levels, we get a rejection, we get the confirmation, we take our trade. That's it. Probabilities of correlations when you are aligned and you see the right moment. Incredible win rate. Especially on currencies. There are also ways to do this with commodities. With energy commodities such as oil, natural gas as well. But for currencies, man, you guys know it, geez. You guys have seen it now. You guys have seen it. Yeah. Crazy. Yeah, we're waiting for gold G's to come up. See how it goes here. Dollar is absolutely getting smashed. So I'm gonna be patient with gold. We have so many events coming in a very short period of time. So but I'm still definitely interested in it. Definitely we'll see how it goes. Gabriel says it's the whole year for 197. Yes, 70 cents a day. So if you can make more than 70 cents a day in the trading floor, you will be profitable. And I hope you learned something along the way. Okay, we're constantly taking trades in there, including this one as well. Absolutely. But it's all about the learning process. All right, just took out 50%. It's all about the learning process. This is what matters the most. Okay. This is absolutely what matters the most. I'm gonna see if we can take out the lows right there. That's it. We have guys now fully committed. That's exactly what we're looking for. Okay. Our goal buys an option for you? Not now. No, we're heading into daily resistance. Very soon. Yeah. Yeah. Lorenzo, for entry model 3, how do you know where to enter? How do you know the retest level? This is exactly what we're talking about all the time. Okay. It's the alignment. It depends what you trade. Do you trade currencies? Do you trade commodities? These are two different things, or indices. These are completely different instruments to look for. Okay. So it all depends on what you're trading in the first place. Each individual, currency or index has a different rule. All right. It has a different rule. So yeah. Yeah, I would love to maybe trade even currencies with you guys in the future. Who knows? If you guys are in for that, let me know. If you guys are in for that in the chat, let me know, man. Like, I could give you killer setups. Trust me, killer setups when it comes down to Forex. And not just only gold, all right? We're not just only trading gold here in this game. Any professional trader would say the same thing. They never just, only focus on that one pair when the one pair is just, not there, especially if they want to trade every day. If you have the mindset that is, I want to trade every day, like that's just how I am. I like to take trades. I like to just be active in the markets. Then sticking with one instrument is not always the best decision. All right. Hope you get back your winning stats. We're still up 7. So no, we're good. We're doing good. We're doing good. July was decent. And one loss was a news trade. It was the CPI. That was a stop hit in, what, 5 seconds? Something like that. Yeah, that's how we trade off stream as well. We trade the London sessions. How long was your winning streak? I think around, what, 13 trades or something like that. But you know what the thing is? People are so obsessed with winning streaks that the real question should be, you know, is it working? Right? Is it working? Winning streaks are not everything, my friends. Winning streaks are not everything. So I can be happy when I'm in a winning streak, but it's just not everything. It's not everything. And I think the real G's knows exactly what I mean with that. Winning streaks and losing streaks. Sometimes it's all about the trade. Is your trade invalidated, yes or no? Is your trade valid, yes or no? All right. The problem with streaming and streamers and people that watch streams like this are so obsessed with winning streaks, all right, that any single loss for them is a complete mindfuck. They can't deal with it. They can't comprehend it. They think you're bad. You think you're shit. And they, you know, and streamers know that. Streamers know that. So they try to do everything in their power to keep their win rate as high as possible. Whatever it takes. Whatever it costs them. All right? Whatever it costs them. And it's time to get rid of that mindset. So you either like it or you don't like it. You know, it's that simple. Yeah. Yeah. Moments Hub says, bro, logic between this trade? No logic. It's gambling. No, we're not in yet specifically now. Because we have so much more coming, fam. We have so much more coming. So the 30-minute could be giving us a right confirmation. An EM1 play on the 15-minute could be a right confirmation. That would be something I would be interested in taking. Okay? Something like that. Anyways, have you ever been on a bad losing streak? How did you get out of it? My worst losing streak was, I believe, in September 2023. Yeah, and how did I get out of it? I started to decide, you know what, I'm going to take a break. Completely take a break. And I'm going to get back in the charts the next month. I just quit for the whole month. It was 2 weeks in, I was like, you know what? Done. I'm done. So I took a break, 2 weeks. October back, boom. Everything was perfect. Everything was good again. So yeah. King Abe trades. Respect, bro. Like, that's a G. That's a G. Shout out to King Abe. Yeah. I love King Abe, bro. I watched this guy before I started. I watched it before I started streaming. I love this guy. Why did you not enter there? Number one, we have LTA concepts, right? We have an ebook. We have entry models for our entries. And we have a lot of trades, a lot of things coming here. So if I don't see the right confirmation this time here, I'm not gonna take it. Okay? But we might take it if we get a really clean 50-minute confirmation on this trade setup. Okay? But it's up to you to decide. If you say, listen, I'm interested in sell limits, then it's up to you to decide. If this aligns with your strategy, then take it. then take it, because you know we're heading into potential daily resistance. You know, and it is a very interesting level to look at and to pay very close attention to for now. So yeah, keep a very close eye on it. But we're getting ready for some sick ass news today. All right, this is one of the only days where we have to be a little bit more cautious right now. Tomorrow is the GDP, but this is early. All right, this is early. This is at 8:30. We know directly after 8:30 what to do is. So when we start the stream, we have directly our answer. Okay. And Friday, the PC price index is also kind of interesting. Also at 8:30. Also important data coming up, by the way. But yeah. Yeah. Lorenz, what did you do with your dollar Swiss trade? I took out 50% at $88474. Yeah, 88474. Yeah. Yeah. It feels great, man. Also trading with a smaller account. Also, it's just something new. It feels great scaling up a small account, growing it, you know, from 15 to 20 to 25, 30. It's nice. Lorenzo, for how long will you have the upper 197 for the academy? I'm really interested, but we'll have the money in the end of the month. Yeah, we will be open, I think, until the end of the month. Maybe a little bit longer, maybe one more week after that, something like that. It's summer, so we might be open a little bit longer than usual. But yeah, it all depends on how big and how full the trading floor is going to be. Because right now the trading floor is already getting packed. So it depends how full it's going to be. That's it. That's it. But I think so. I think so. I definitely think so. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. King arbitrates watching your stream. Yeah, I love it. The G's attract G's. Yeah, he was one of the guys that I watched when I started out. It's actually super funny, super interesting. It's really cool. Yeah. By the way, I missed out on Jonathan's scene for Malaysia. Goals, financial freedom and stability. Aim to retire my parents. That's a great point, my friend. Like, what is your why? Like, why are you guys trading? I actually would love to hear that in the chat here. What is the reason why you're trading? Because everyone is just making money. And I can, to be honest, I came also in the trading game with that mindset. I came into the trading game with the mindset of like, I'm just going to make a bunch of money and I'm going to buy a Lambo. And that's it. And I was young and I was stupid. And I said, that's what I'm going to do. And that's how it's going to be. And it's going to be easy. And I'm just going to do that. Okay? But it's obviously much deeper than that shit. Right? much deeper than that bullshit about, you know, doing it for that. Especially, you know, the more you start to learn about trading, the deeper you get into it, you know, your why starts to change over time, my friend. So yeah. That's actually a great point. So yeah, welcome Jonathan. Great to have you, my friend. Where from? Malaysia, Malaysia. That's it, says I started this because it's the only thing I decided for myself. Nobody from my family and friends suggested it. I love it. I love it. Taxes, insurance, and they make art and a film. Gabriel says stocks that pay dividends is my goal. I like that idea. I like that. Cash flow is king though. So you're on the right track. Cash flow comes first. You know what I mean? Cash flow comes first, my friend. I love it. Glory says, one reason, the challenge itself. I don't care about the money. William says, financial and locational freedom. Yeah, beautiful, man. SB says, listening to the stream at work and studying afterwards. Just joined the membership and I'm excited to be in this community. Eric says, young guys trade for the Lambo, old guys trade for security. That's exactly what it is, man. The moment I had to step up my game and I became, how do I put it? I became responsible for other people in my life, right? I became responsible for people that I had to take care of. Your whole mindset shifts. You know, you become much less selfish. So, you know, I do think that is actually important. And then, you know, you're gonna have a lot of people, you know, trying to hit on you and say that you cannot do it and that everyone loses money, which is actually partially true, but, you know, it's not black and white either, right? And that's what people don't get. It's either a scam or it's fantastic. It's nothing in between, right? Yes, it is a dirty industry, but at the same time, you know what I mean? There are a lot of possibilities here. So no matter what people say, if they don't believe in you, just dedicate yourself. Dedicate to yourself and nobody else around you. And especially if you have responsibilities for the other people around you, then, you know, you really have to be strong because it's tough, right? Your wife, are you still not making any money trading? Whatever the case may be. And you're just grinding your ass off every single day, all right? Well, that's not your fault. All right, so a lot of people have been lied to in this industry. It's a dirty game. All right, take these signals and get rich. Now, the truth is that you have to build real skills. That's it. And become a professional. Treat it like a business. Don't treat it like a game. Don't treat it like a casino. Okay? So that's it. We're telling you the truth here. If I win, I win. If I lose, I lose. If I lose on stream, I lose on stream. If I win, I win. You know exactly what's happening. So there's nothing to hide here. There's nothing to play around with here. And that's why we're doing what we're doing here. I'm trying to inspire you and show that it's possible. And I'm willing to take the heat for you. I'm willing to go through the fire for you. All right? The haters, I'm willing to go through it for you. Right? You can you can have a win streak, like I said. And you can be happy and you can be like a trading god, a trading guru. And the moment you lose twice, you're the worst trader in the world, right? That's why people are so afraid of losing. Streamers as well are afraid of losing because this is what they get. They get a bunch of losers commenting on their videos that they're bad traders, right? Bullshit, man. Bullshit. So you need that full year of commitment. And you guys are in the summer. So that's commitment right there, right? Everyone is shitting outside. You can see it on the views and all the streamers. Low, down. Everyone is chilling, man. Everyone in Europe, all the Europeans are chilling. They're all chilling on the beach somewhere. And you're grinding your ass off. Okay? So yeah. Let me know if you guys are committed, man. If you're just committed here. That's why I think we have one of the cleanest chats on YouTube right now as well. With the guys that really want something like that. So if you're committed, just say, I'm committed. Okay? I'm committed. Would you consider yourself rich? Yes, what advice could you give? I mean, I have beautiful people around me. I have beautiful people around me. I have a lot of life experience, I could say. You know, I went through a lot of ups and downs in my life. So I consider myself rich right here. Especially there. Am I wealthy? Do I have some money? Sure I have. But that doesn't truly define who I am, right? What makes me who I am is just, you know, the way I present myself for you right now. That's who I am. When I embarrass myself with stupid jokes about trading, that's who I am. Yeah. Claudia says, I'm committed. My family is at the beach right now and I'm grinding. Shout out to Claudia. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Yeah, my personal story, when I started out trading, I was initially going to crypto. Typical story, right? Going to crypto, make a bunch of money, hooked. Hooked. Okay, that's easy. That's easy. Shiny object syndrome. I was thinking about the next villa I was gonna buy. Right? What happened? Reality hit me. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye money. Ciao. See you. Had to build myself up again. Lost everything, right? Second time. Blew my account again. Did it multiple times. Until that one day, and that one time, when I told myself I'm so sick and tired of myself now. I'm no longer gonna accept my flaws, right? Waking up, not being serious, scrolling through all kinds of charts, randomly entering position. No clear strategy, no track records, no spreadsheet, no journaling, nothing. Instantly entering a trade. Why? Why did I do that? I don't know why I did it, but I kept doing it. I'm not sure if you recognize the same problem. You know, you wake up, you get to the streams, you get to the trades, and you immediately want to enter, and before you know it, you're in a trade, and you didn't even know what the fuck you were doing. But you're in a trade now. That was me for years. 4 years. Right? Almost gave me a rush, an adrenaline rush, something like that. So the moment I got rid of that mindset, the moment I realized, you know, I need to change, that was the moment I became a profitable trader. And the reason why I became a profitable trader was because I had somebody to take care of. So it was not just for me anymore. Because the problem is, you can fool yourself all day long, every day long. You can lie and you can trick yourself for the rest of your life. But you cannot trick other people in your life. You cannot screw other people. The people that you care about. And if you're still tricking these other people right now, you need to change something. Because that's not going to happen. It's unacceptable. You know it. It's sad. You can fool yourself, you cannot fool other people. So that's how I started, and I realized that what changed it all for me was becoming kind of mature. Like, you know, more responsible and thinking, oh shit, if I cannot make any money now, then I need to find a job, or I need to take care of my people around me, and I need to think about this, the end of the month, I need to pay $2,000 and I don't have it right now. It's like, that was the situation. And that shit is painful, man. Like, I got good genetics, right? My hair, I probably will never be bald, but I felt I was fucking losing my hair at the time. That was crazy. So yeah, I stopped tricking myself, becoming honest with myself, and becoming honest with yourself led into, you know, profitability, led into, you know, being open and transparent with myself. And now I'm trying to be open and transparent with you guys. So yeah, gold is already pushing down from the previous weekly very low. We have news coming in around 20 minutes. 20 minutes now. And the New York Stock Exchange opens up in 7 minutes. We have the US open in 7 minutes. Okay. So let's see if it's worth it for me to start looking at it. But there is so much news coming now. Be very cautious with gold until further notice. That's it. What do you think about GU? Well, dollar seems to be holding up very well. I think somebody's looking at it right now, correct? I thought he was looking at GU. Yeah, man. No, GU. If the dollar starts reversing here, the British pound might be also. But keep in mind, the British pound is still holding up very well. Very strong overall. Beautiful rejection right from the previous very low level. So the dollar took out the previous daily low, is now reacting from it. So this is overall pretty good. I think we missed it. Yeah, but we have the US Open. We have so much news coming. It was very tricky unless a sell limit, instant sell limit would have been a trade. Didn't see any single confirmation from my side that would say, okay, now we can go. Now we can go in. So yeah, man, I'm going to sit it out until the news comes. Like we said before on gold as well. I am going to close the trade though. I think we took 50% here. I do like it overall. I think that we're going to just... Yeah, I think this is the ideal level to look for. Okay, I'll hold it a bit longer. See what happens around this high. For the people in our community right now that are in our VIP, if you're still in the dollar Swiss as well with us, then wait for price to push up. Took out 50% already. Wait for price to push up. If you get rejected there, we can still take it down. We're building up, you know, some slow momentum. The Swiss franc is still strong. All right. If you break this, you're gonna drop. You're gonna continue to drive down again. And you know, the dollar might be getting stronger now, but the Swiss is still extremely strong as well. So the level at 88.516 is where we're looking for. Gabriel says, already joined LT trading floor. It's really motivating me to see how many young men are smashing markets together. Congrats, Lorenzo, on making such a huge project. Honestly, this was my dream. This was my dream, building a trading floor, like a Wall Street trading floor. And having guys in there streaming all day long. Regardless if I'm on YouTube or not, they're still there. And if I'm ending the YouTube stream, I'm gonna come back to the trading floor. When I wake up, get my coffee, get to the trading floor. Like, when they wake up, they get into the trading floor. That's why we're doing it. So yeah. We have opened up, G's. We have opened up. We were closed for 7 weeks straight. Okay. Not gonna cost you $2,000. It's not just the lecture series alone, all right, that you're gonna get. It's the trading floor that you're gonna get. Your goal is to make more than 70 cents a day. And if you make more than 70 cents a day, you'll be profitable. If you make less than 70 cents a day, you pay $197 for a year. We still gain a lot of knowledge and a lot of experience. So that's it. That's it. So we're gonna get open like for a week or so until the trading floor is packed, and then we close down. And then we're gonna do what we're gonna do for another a month or so. We're gonna close for sure in September. We're not gonna trade in September. At least I'm gonna trade. Maybe the first 2 weeks of September on YouTube. The last 2 weeks of September, I'm not gonna be there for YouTube at least. But the rest of the year I will. 4 days a week, of course, always. So go ahead. Any lucky girl in here for me? We have some ladies in there, yeah. But, you know, like, why worrying about any girls right now if you can just look at candlestick charts, man? Come on, man. What is better than these candlestick charts, my friend? All right, New York Open. Let's go. Dollar, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do with the dollar Swiss before news, fam? I am gonna close. Yeah, you see. So I will close the last 20% and keep 30% open, and close 70% in total. That's it. That's it. 70% in total, and then yeah, leave the rest. Leave the rest. Yeah. LVMR MX, so LVM XRX. Good evening, Lorenzo. I've joined the Discord. I just wanted to say how much I've benefited from the people there personally. They became like a family, you know. Thanks. Thank you for creating it. Thank you, my friend. We need guys like you. We need guys like you. Thank you. Appreciate it, bro. Thank you. Anyways, how do you deal with nerves during a trade? That's my biggest challenge. For me personally, nerves come. I had nerves too. I think nerves also come from the uncertainty of the strategy that you're following, let's say. So for example, when I was not super clear on what my strategy was, what my approach was, what kind of models I'm looking for to enter, whatever it is, I became nervous as well. Combine that with high risk, and it's game over. So lower the risk until you feel comfortable, and make sure that you truly understand what your strategy is all about. It doesn't matter if you trade LTA, if you trade ICT or SMC or horizontal support and resistance or trend lines, but as long as you know exactly how your strategy is, what you're looking for, and keeping your risk management on point, there should be no issue. Zero issue with entering a trade and just feeling it. If you really feel nervous, lower your risk. Like at what point would you not feel nervous anymore? And if it's, you know, not 5%, but it's 1%, then take 1% per trade. If you then say, yeah, but then I don't make any money, I mean, okay, but gather then the data and build your confidence. Yeah, man. Yeah, so this hourly candle, right? So yes, we had that initial push down. This hourly candle now is pushing back up again. I mean, we're still holding up. We're still holding up. Dollar Swiss is still tanking. Dollar is still tanking. It was just a fake move. It was the response of the dollar breaking and taking out the daily low, the previous daily low. So is the dollar weak? Gold is still gonna be strong, and the big move is not gonna happen. So first news is coming very soon, fam. Very, very soon. Ronan says Marco is in 4 trades, which is going well. This guy. So what he does, I think, I'm gonna ask him. Let's ask him. He's in 4 trades. Where we took the dollar Swiss, he's in every single Swiss franc pair trade right now. Yo, G, Marco.
Yeah.
You're in 4 trades, yeah? At the same time? Simultaneously?
Yeah.
So
everywhere it hits the key levels, man. Everywhere at the same time.
We knew the Swiss franc was strong. We knew that. But how did you?
Yeah, I can explain it. I will explain it.
Okay, explain it.
You see my baskets, right?
Let me see if we can increase the screen. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, then you can see the New Zealand dollar. If we just put out the chart right here, yeah, then we see the New Zealand dollar creating that 4-hour range in the beginning of the day, right?
Yeah.
You see that? So, then we see a nice breakdown to the downside, and we know that New Zealand dollar is weak.
Yeah, New Zealand dollar is weak. Facts. Okay,
Yeah.
for sure.
We also have the strength meter. We can check in every single time frame. New Zealand dollar is weak.
Yeah.
So this is one confirmation for me to short the New Zealand dollar against the Swiss franc, because the Swiss franc
It's super strong. We talked about it.
super strong right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you just take from the beginning of the day, right? you see that 4 hour forming and instantly breaking and breaking and breaking, like 1 and 4 hour, 2 4 hour, 3 4 hours, and also 22 minutes to close above these highs, right?
Yeah.
So if this one is gonna close above these highs, I'm still gonna stay in my trade. And as well, we can see on the US dollar trade.
Yeah.
US dollar is still breaking. So I took it. Why not? Because
Sure. But my question is, right? All of these trades
Yeah.
are legitimate. Okay? For sure. How do you manage your risk amongst 4 trades?
That's a good question. I put every trade I risk 0.5%.
Okay, there we go. Okay, that was the answer I was looking for. So you just spread the risk. That's it. That's it. You spread the rings amongst multiple pairs. Once they're gonna go further, you create an average. You knew that the Swiss franc was strong. Conclusion: you pick the weakest ones: the dollar, the New Zealand dollar, and the Australian dollar.
Yeah, and traded against the good ones like the Japanese yen,
Yeah.
US dollar, Swiss franc, and yeah, that's it.
All right.
This one were the strongest one against the weakest one. That's it. That's the whole strategy about this.
LTA, baby. Thank you, bro.
LTA, yeah.
Appreciate it. See you.
No problem.
Okay. Phew. 0.5% per trade. All right? 0.5%. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, that's what I mean. So gold is still holding up very well. It was a quick move. So I'm gonna wait for the first news event here, and then we know. Then we know. Kind of still a pretty decent move, but an instant recovery. Dollar is just too weak. Dollar is just too weak. That's it. Okay, last closure, 50%. Again, that's around 70% in total. Closed. TP1, 88,474, TP2, 88,398. Leave the rest running. Trill the stop towards... $88.54. All right. What's your plan for gold? So right now, gold currently is still pushing. All right, the dollar is still extremely weak. The 10-year yield is coming down. At the same time, we have news literally coming in around 4 minutes. The most important news event is the new home sales. I think that this is gonna be pretty wild. Last time was pretty wild. After that, at 10. So in 90 minutes from now. What's your plan if there is a buy? Well, the problem is there might be a buy here, but you're gonna right now tap into the daily resistance. And we talked about it at the beginning of the stream. If news comes up and we're heading to the daily resistance here, you start coming up, you start getting wicked below it, and you start closing hourly candles below it, or 30-minute candles below it, then a rollover could happen. But it all depends what happens with the dollar. If the dollar is going to stay weak after the news, or if this is the idea for the dollar just to calm down as much as possible for the news to reverse up. You know, that's the question to make. Robin says dollar previous weekly POC on the 5-minute is crazy. Yeah, it's yeah, the dollar absolutely got this destroyed, geez. Absolutely destroyed. Yeah. Yeah, it is insane. Can't believe this. Nasdaq as well, by the way. Nasdaq is tanking also quite hard. It's actually very, very interesting. I expected Nasdaq to maybe recover during this US Open. We actually just yeah, continue to drive down. So gold is the only one that's moving up. Marcin says, Lorenzo, my prop firm that promises to give payouts in 2 days is now processing my payout for 2 weeks. Just giving some feedback to you guys. It is one of the big ones. Damn, all right. Yeah, man, good luck. Yeah, maybe it takes a bit longer. Who knows, man? If they would neglect your payout, it would probably be already mentioned that they're gonna not give you the money. They will come up with a reason for it. So if they didn't give you a reason for not paying you out yet, then I believe personally that you don't have to really worry. Yeah. Okay. All right, first news. Pretty neutral overall. Gold didn't really flinch too much from that initial move here. So, you know, it's about the next event, fam. It's about the next event. New home sales. Yeah, man, platforms are there initially to just constantly give you that, you know, that uncertainty. I mean, not all platforms are there. There are really good platforms out there as well now. So, you know, it all depends what firm you're going with. There's so many of them now. So I just usually trust just the bigger ones. But, you know, I mean, give it some time, man. And I hope you get your money. Yeah. What trading platform do you use? MetaTrader is one platform I use. I use the Vantage app. I'm trading with Vantage, so you know, Vantage has a trading app. It's actually very nice. It's better than MetaTrader. At least it's better than the, you know, how do you say that? It's better than the MetaTrader app for sure. Not sure you guys can see it, but like, that's kind of how it looks like. Oh, it's inverted. Anyways, that's kind of how it looks like, right? And then you have your account and you can just literally change everything in regards to it. You can partially close. You can put your stop loss, take profit. You can see directly how much you're going to lose, how much you're going to win on your phone. So it's very easy. Man, shout out to Vantage, man. Good stuff. Marcin says, yes, thanks, Lorenzo. If I get scammed, I will let you guys know in the chat to give some warning to everyone. Looks like even the bigger ones might not be trustable. Sometimes, you know, they're just saving up money and then they wait for money to come to give it to you later, and it goes into a, you know, into a waiting period. Usually they find reasons for you not to pay out, but when they are patient and they're not giving you a reason, I'm not really that worried, man. I think you're gonna get your money. If you did everything fair and square, I do believe you're gonna get your money. I'm not sure exactly which prop you're talking about, but it's an assumption. You know what I mean? I don't know. You're saying it's a big one, so if it's a big one, okay. Then yeah, hopefully. Damn, it just keeps going. What does LTA stands for? LTA stands for the Limitless Trading Academy. Myself, I am the founder of the Limitless Trading Academy, but the name Limitless is actually created by one of my best friends, Gavin Dentis. He had his brand Limitless. And I told him, hey, listen, man, I want to start the Limitless Trading Academy. I love the name. It aligns perfectly with what we're doing. And he said, let's go. Let's go. And you know, the brand Limitless is our brand, and then underneath is the Limitless Trading Academy. But the brand Limitless is our brand, right? It's the brand. So we can build a lot of things around the Limitless Trading Academy. So yeah, that's where the name is coming from. Limitless Trading Academy, LTA Concepts. Shout out to Gavin. And he had no idea that it would blow up. I said like, yo, can I create a trading academy? He said, yeah, sure. I want to use your name. Okay. He had no idea what to expect. No idea. So yeah. Are you taking any position in gold anymore? If you get to the daily resistance, yes. If you go into look on the lower time frame, you have, you know, still an aggressive squeeze up. This could easily result into that continuation. I want to fully tap into the daily, you know, even maybe wick through it and then see rejection from there, something like that. But I think that's, you know, the final straw. We have still one more news event though. Don't forget that. We have a news event in 8 minutes. So yeah. $24.27. $24.27. Delta says, I just secured my yearly membership spot. New chapter in my training career just started. When you do that, my friend, make sure that you place an introduction, G. Maybe you already have done it. But anyways, shout out to Mario. Shout out to Lucas. Shout out to Salishi from Sweden. His job is a machine operator. He traded support and resistance. Supply and demand and price action. Good stuff. Shout out to you, my man. Welcome. Mario from the UK, age 44. Job engineer. There we go. Yeah, join the trading floor and get into Marco's trades. No, I'm joking. First, go to the course, go to the series, get yourself set up so you know exactly what we're doing. We want you to only trade with us when you know exactly what we're doing. Otherwise, just don't do it. Wait, be patient. Maybe observe the trading floor. All right, you can join it anytime, but you know, be a little bit patient here. Understand what they're doing. It's super key that you know exactly why they're entering. We're gonna give you a welcoming event this Friday. We're gonna talk about everything, the correlations, everything, how you can get started, how you can start making your first money in Forex as well, if you trade Forex as well. Okay. We're gonna take you to some fundamentals. We're gonna take you to a couple things, but this will come, and then join our trading floor, and then get into Marco's trades potentially. But you know, Marco is just doing his own thing, and you guys are watching. That's all it is. That's all it is. He's doing his thing. Kellogg is doing his thing. I do my thing. We're all doing our own thing. We're just having communication. You can ask us anything, and that's it. Yeah. All right, we're now at a stage where the dollar is starting to really hold up. 5 minutes before the news, I don't trust it once again. Yo, 4 minutes for that news, G's. Are we going to tap into 24-27 daily resistance? We're going to find out very soon. If we get rejected there, then you know, we have a proper level to look for entries for. And the dollar has been coming down so much now, right? That it's starting to become it's starting to get very interesting. So let me get a drink real quick and then wait for that news. In a couple minutes, 5 minutes to be exact. I might close it before the news this time. We'll see. Be right back. Yeah, it's starting to get very tricky now before the news. Yeah, this is that level that I'm most interested in, the 24.27. We have now the news coming in around 2 minutes. So this is absolutely critical. This is gonna be probably the event that will have a much bigger impact on gold than the other events right here that we've seen previously. This came out negative, this came out positive. The interest rate decision came out as expected for the Canadian dollar. So all of that was pretty expected. And it kind of is averaging each other out here. But this is not what matters. This is the new home sales that's coming in around a minute. So just a lot of news here. Let's see. So I'm definitely waiting for the news to be behind us this time today. On purpose. We decided for sure to do another giveaway today, G's. So, you know, to keep you guys up and running, we're going to do another giveaway later today as well. At the end of the stream. All right, let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Why did you move to Pittsburgh? It's holding. I mean, it doesn't matter. We have news now. All right. We have news now. All right, negative. Man, that's bad. That's bad. We didn't close our remaining position either. All right, that's good for our position, but not for the dollar. Gold might get into the daily resistances. It might get there. It's actually pretty interesting how good we're holding here. Gold strong, yeah. This should definitely still benefit gold, but you know, you can never count on just the news itself, and then you know, utilize that as your only confluence. But yeah, it adds up. Right? You know, gold is pushing up. News comes out in favor of gold once again. So yeah. Yeah, man, let's do a giveaway, G's. At the end of the stream, we're gonna do giveaway maybe in like 30 minutes or something like that, depending on gold, of course, now. All right. So what do you need to do? We're gonna obviously give away access to our private group. All right, we have finally been open after 7 weeks. So let's just do some giveaways as well in the meantime. If you already bought it, if you're already in, of course, you're gonna get your money back, right? That's how it works. So don't worry. If you already bought it, you're gonna get your money back. Maybe you bought it already. All right, you're gonna get your money back. If you bought it yesterday or today, all right, that's very important. If you bought it yesterday or today. What are you gonna get? You're gonna actually get access to our lecture series. And of course, access to the live trading floor, okay? So you guys can join. Maybe for free. It'll be awesome. Digital creators today, it can touch 24.27. I think so too. Yeah. Yeah, so because if price gets to the daily resistance there, you know, news is now behind us completely, right? So we have them practically everything is behind us. There's no crazy surprise anymore. It's only gonna benefit us when we tap into it and we get rejected from it. So yeah, man, we had a massive indecisive candle here. By itself, that shows that there is just, you know, we might already be topping out to right now. We're tapping into this high. You know, even though we have been pushing up all day long, it has not been that aggressive. The you know, gold has been pushing up, yes, but for example, you know, gold broke from 24.18 to 24.24, yet the dollar got absolutely destroyed. Right? The gold should have been much more aggressive if you look at it from that angle, right? And the main reason is this right here. So yeah, I do think that we can get to the 24.27 and to see if we can go from there. Most definitely. So where do you put my stop? Your stop, depending on how we formulate around this zone, right? How do we react? Because if that's the case, you might put it on, you know, above the previous weekly, the previous wick high, right? The previous candle wick high, potentially. Let's see. All right, first tap. Daily taps into it right now. Although it's not an easy month to trade gold so far. Just have to be patient. Overall was a pretty good month for us. But just have to be like snipers. Especially today. Today is just a big day of news. Cannot always, you know, always be in positions, of course. Always be in the trade. It's a good start though. Ryan says, hi Lorenz, did you try backtesting LTA for September last year to see how it performed? That's a good question, Ryan. No, not particularly September. But I could definitely do that. You're talking specifically about gold? I can definitely see what's happening. Because it's a good question, my friend. And I remember you being there, by the way, in September last year. Okay, the 10-year is holding up very strong here overall, so that's what I like that. This is the daily resistance we have been talking about the whole stream. We have now officially tapped into it. We kind of are seeing a double wick confirmation from it. So this next 15-minute closure is going to be king. I might take the next candle entry. Sell stops below the lows, targeting, or stop loss of course above the highs. Preferably above the 2420, let's say 2430, 2430. That's right here, above these highs right there. So all right, 5 minutes left for the closure. Something like that. Stop. Forex Alive said that no bottom wick in a 5 minute is always messing up my entry. Let me see what you mean. I don't see any bottom wick. I mean, you don't have any bottom wick now unless you want to buy, right? But I'm only looking for sells now. That means if I'm going to sell gold, I'm definitely going to exit my remaining position. I'm actually going to do it now. I'm going to fully close it. There we go. It was a good trade, G's. It was a good trade. Thanks to the trading floor. Thank you. We took it together. SGs. I'm happy about it. Okay. Setting up for gold. Two massive rejection candles here. 50-minute closing in 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Kind of breaking that structure there on the lower time frame. It's actually on the 5 minute. You can kind of see that break. And then 50-minute closure also in 2 minutes. So all news behind us. We have been pushing up and up and up and up and up. The 10-year yield has been now flipping bullish here. We held that support here. I'm pretty bullish on the 10-year yield. I like what I see so far. Okay, so I think this is going to be a short for gold G's. Entry now. I'm gonna enter on that break. 5 minute. 1 minute left for that closure area, now entering. Okay? You see me entering when I click on this button. Dollar is holding that support. I like that as well. All right, new candle. All right, we're pushing up, selling right now. Since I expect the gold might go back up to 2450 this week. That's the previous monthly high. Let's see. This is typical Wednesday. A typical Wednesday for it to get there after the resistance here. The dollar has been tanking. The most important thing that I'm interested in now is the 10-year. It's holding up very well for me. So this is kind of my most important indication in combination with the daily resistance for gold. All right, we saw the double wick confirmation. I just want to see this flipping bearish. All right, now and then just trying to get into that follow through to take out the lows. And then around here, I want to pay very close attention again to see what we can do from there. So there we go. Why did you sell gold? I said it already a couple times. Daily rejection on the time frame here. 10-year yield holding up. Trading above this zone here. Dollar is finding its support now on the 103.681. We saw that double wick confirmation. If the third wick flips here bearish, then it's a good solid continuation play. That's it. Where's my stop? My stop is at 24.31. which is above the daily highs. It's above the previous highs. Not the previous candle highs, it's above the structure. So nowadays, most of you trades on stream going to loss. I don't know. I don't think you watch every single stream. I think you come here now and then. Because I don't remember that. I cannot see that. Black and white view, tunnel vision view, I think. Let's see about this 50-minute. Lorenzo, when are we gonna update the music playlist? Good point. When do you think we should do it? I think I need some new tunes, man. I need some new tracks. We're gonna get some new tracks involved here. I like these tunes though, overall. But you know, I can imagine if you come here every day, you're gonna get, you know, pretty annoyed. So yeah, I get it. All right. How confident are you about this trade on a scale of 1 to 10? I'm confident enough, otherwise I would not be holding it. But also, if my stops hit, then you guys will cry. I will not cry. I'll make my money today. Right? So for me personally, like, I know what I'm doing. I know why I'm entering. So for me personally, that's just my reasoning. All right? That's it. Any tips on hairline? Tired of hair fall? Yeah, stop jerking off. That helped me tremendously. No, no. Sun, man. Sunlight. Sunlight. Honestly, that's no joke. Sunlight is good for you. Get some sun. Not too much. Get some sun. The only twist is, as you serious? I'm actually serious about that as well, by the way. Yeah. Stock market is already negative. People just shut up. Trading is risk management. That's what it is, man. These complaining guys, like, it's just not gonna work. It's just not gonna work. Just don't take my trades. Simple. Don't take my trades. How many positions do you take daily? I mean, today we took around... I personally took around 2 trades in London session. And then 1 trade now in gold. So that's only 3, that's 3 trades. Sometimes I take 4 trades. It all depends. It all depends, to be honest. But yeah, most of the trades are definitely London. And then, of course, we have the YouTube live stream. You know, the YouTube thing. So... if you see something there, we take it. Yeah. You hit more stop loss than TP. Aren't we at 7 and 2? And that one was from the CPI? I don't get it. Let's see what the guys are doing still. They're still in. It's unbelievable. Dollar Swiss is still going. Where's your stop loss range? My stop loss is above the highs. It's at 24.30. 24.31, sorry. 24.31. Alright. What happened to the bottom wick? This 50 minute has no bottom wick as well. All right, 50 minute has no bottom wick. So yeah, would be very unfortunate if I get stopped out, but that it is what it is. Are you still profitable today? Still profitable today? Would still be unfortunate though. But yeah, let's see how we close this this 50 minute without a bottom wick. Guys, how long did it take you to become profitable? 5 years. No, longer. Yeah, 5 years. I would say 5 years. 5 years. I've been in a break even phase for I don't know how long. Still, yeah, profitable trading, selling courses is a better option. That's true. That's true. Can always make money with courses. Helping all these people in the trading floor, making a bunch of money. You're right. It's a good point. Los Angeles says the movement of gold is manipulated so that it rises. The issue of selling in relation with the movement is obvious in any time. In any time, gold will fall with everything. Exactly. It's just a timing thing, right? It's just a timing thing. Yeah. Are you going to win every trade? No, I've never said I'm going to win every trade. Are you going to make money at the end of the month? Yes, going to make money at the end of the month. Are you going to make money at the end of the month? That's the question. Yeah, let's see, man. We still have the daily resistance there at 24.27. We talked about the daily resistance over and over again. So that's why we have that level there. That's why we have our stops above as well, above this structure. So yeah, it is definitely important that we close below it. If we close above it, then I could better just cut the rest of my trade. Yeah. TFT said, looks like you have a lot of fan haters, Lorenzo. They're all crying babies. If you lose, this is what you're gonna get. This is the streamer's game. That's it. If you win, you're the G. You're the big G. Alright? That's why streamers are afraid to lose. Like I said before. That's what the game is all about. It's all about winning, taking small pips, to have a win, so they feel better about themselves. That's the reality. But when it comes down to the real eventual real deal in the end, yeah, losses are part of the game. Right? So that's it. If you want me to take 5 pips profit and say, you know, guys, I want to trade, fantastic, then we can do that in the future. Gonna get a killer win streak. Looks good on stream, for sure. And then I keep the haters happy. Yeah, as long as we stay above the daily, below the daily resistance, I'll be happy. That's exactly what I would love to see. That we stay above it. Lorenzo, you said once on your streams, if you lose the trade, you follow your analysis, then so be it. That's what it is, man. That's what it is. I would be much more angry about myself about losing a trade if I would, let's say I would take a trade, I would take a trade against what I'm looking for. And I still take it and I lose, then I would be very upset. Yeah. So every time I lose a trade and I make a really stupid mistake and I knew I should have not done it, but I done it anyways, I need to do something good. I need to, you know, whatever, give money to a charity or something like that, because that's the only way I can learn. LVM says, took the same entry as you. Read your ebook and your entry made sense. That's why I took it. Thanks, man. Beautiful. Do you guys take like another entry if the market goes against you, but you see that you might pull back in this example so you can get out earlier? In some cases, I would say yes. In this case, I would say no. But yeah, sometimes we have done it before. Yeah. Wizard trading says some guys will always follow the dream lifestyle they want instead of reality of trading. That's why they're gonna end up being broke and building on other people's dreams. Crazy to me. Yeah. No magical stories, man. This is the reality. We're gonna have drawdown, we're gonna have losses. Question is, at the end of the month, do you make more than you lose? If the answer is yes, then who cares? If the answer is no, then there's a problem. And then we have to get back to the drawing board and we have to figure it out and come back. Norris is going down to at least break even or close to it. Even if you come back to fill that bottom wick on this 50-minute candle, so even if you take out if you just swipe the lows of this bottom wick, then that's already enough to decide, okay, are we gonna get out and look for re-entries or not? The daily rejection is there for a reason. The daily resistance is there for a reason. So we knew that there was a level which we couldn't neglect. So the fact that we aggressively moved up here, these are kind of these unprecedented candles that sometimes happen. We had it, I think, I remember in June, at the beginning of June, we had it as well, where we had that one 30-minute candle that opened. No top wick, just kept dropping, kept dropping, kept dropping. That one candle. Rose Angela says, this week I stopped 3 trades and got hit TP on 4 trades. Ended up at 0 profits. I'm long 24.12 and I'm positive and holding the position in greed. All right. So be careful, Rose Angela, in that case. I mean, you know the answer for yourself. Rens, did you ever thought about having more than one trading style in LTA and your community could choose this path? We already have it. This is exactly what we're doing here. We have the currency correlations that we have been utilizing a lot. We have all making a bunch of money from it. So this is where we actually get the most trades out right now. We're trading usually Forex, and then we have for gold we have a couple of tricks, and for the energy commodities like oil, natural gas as well. So yeah, we kind of have one style, but we have different approaches for each thing. And for example, for Forex, it's very, very clear. It's the correlations. For gold, it's much more about the understanding between gold and the yield. But gold also has its own behavior, right? So and new here, are you profitable already or currently in the process with the community? We have been trading for a long time, G. We have done over 400 trades on stream already. So welcome, my friend. I think a lot of guys that are watching joined maybe a month ago, but we have been doing this for a while. So we've been in this game for a while already. So, but yeah, the community, we've actually really started to grow this year. This was kind of the year where we really started to level up, in our community. The old way of influential trading was goated. That was when we traded currencies. Maybe you were there. That was a good time. That was a good time. Got some new guys here. Dreamer, sorry, Balu from Australia. He's a customer service representative. His passion is trading. That's coincidental. How many years? 6 months. About to learn the best strategy through LTA. Goals: nurture my trading ability and most importantly to support my family. Welcome, Balu. Make sure you join our welcoming event on a Friday, yeah? My G. I request you, how can you stand the shit in the shit in the chat that blames you if trading psychology itself is not difficult? It's up to them, my friend. It's up to them. You know, I live a great life. I make money at the end of the month from trading. So I'm not complaining here. It's them complaining. So if you win 7 times, great. If you lose 2 times, bad, really bad. It's the nature of the beast. The nature of the beast. Okay? So, you know, it's up to them, man. Up to them to decide. If you lose, you lose. We go to the next trade. Done. Yeah, the daily resistance is crazy. We knew this. We knew that it would be hard to break. It will be very hard to break this daily resistance in the first place. So we knew this, you know, at the beginning already. So yeah, let's see if we actually will break it or if you're just gonna get rejected at it. So why are you looking at this zone? So what I was looking at was the 10-year yield holding up very well. Number one, the dollar recovering right now. Number two, and the dollar is starting to recover. And us tapping into this daily resistance. So I was waiting and looking for these type of internal confirmations. And what I wanted to see was a little bit of a reaction and pullback, and that was enough for me. So we're kind of there now. We're at the exact level, the 24.27. That's why we have such a hard time here. Such a hard time here. And the moment we came down, we started to react. We started to roll over. Until this 50 minutes just shut up. No bottom wick. Just kept going. Pushing up here. Okay. So when we came up with this 50-minute candle, I saw this break. I saw this idea of looking, going into the lows. Going for this next 50-minute candle without a bottom wick as well. And potentially looking for that entry directly in anticipating the flip, looking to take out the lows. Coming back to the previous Sunday open. One more time at 24.12. The previous range. Maybe even back to the Sunday open as well. And the reason why is because, you know, it is been topping out right now. We haven't coming down. We're pushing up now aggressively. You have seen many times when Wednesday afternoons we set in the high. We kind of get exhausted. The way we were struggling in the first place was very interesting. To then potentially look for at least a short-term pullback to then see what the result will be. Just looking where the daily candle will close. So double wick confirmation, third candle trade. And yeah, That was the entry. That was the reason for the trade. So it aligned for me with the high time frame. It aligned for me with the dollar. And I like what I see in the yield. The yield is holding that support there, and the dollar starting to look a little bit better. So especially after it dumping so aggressively. Kind of looking like this now. Let me see if we can find it on the 1 hour. So kind of looking like this zone from previous lows. Talking about this level here. Kind of finding that support. So I saw these alignments, the dollar holding that support, the yield neutral. And yeah, gold potentially looking into that flip. So that was my overall bias for my trade. And I felt good about it. Anyways, you also teach swing styles. With a 9 to 5, it's hard to sit always in front of the computer. Yeah, so the beautiful thing about LTA is you can utilize this especially on swings. Alright, so you can go to the ebook, you can watch the page and go to page number 30-ish. Look at the swing profiles and then take the swing from the high to the low and check it out. We have a couple of examples there as well. That will potentially lead you in that direction here. So yeah. Fabio says absolute respect for someone who write a book for free to people. People should be very grateful. Yeah, man, we put our heart and soul into that shit. That was a lot of work. Almost top G's on this one. 2 wins, 1 loss today, if that's the case. New York was not on our side. Let's see. Big chance. How to handle such a big stop loss? It's not a big stop loss, it's just managed risk. So lower lot size, same risk. It doesn't matter how big my stop is, it's all about the reward. So if my risk reward is solid, then I will lose 500 bucks. What do I risk? I risk 500 bucks. Which car do we have? Range Rover. Jeremy says, where did you download the trade manager at? It's free. Oh, sorry, it's not free. So what I'm saying. I thought it was free. You can get a free trial though. You can test it out. It's on investsoft.eu. It's not a bad trade as long as you follow your strategy. Exactly. Yeah, we can go over it one more time. After our stop gets hit here, we're very close. We'll go over the trade one more time. Yeah, all right, we're good out. Stop out on this one. Still up for the day. Stopped out on this trade. Okay, yeah, let's cover it one more time. My thought process behind the trade. Even though we were bullish, we were trending up. I get all of that. Okay, why still trading? Why still looking for sell? Let me talk about it. So what I initially was looking for, waiting for, was a reaction back towards the previous Sunday open one more time. I was anticipating this major daily resistance at 24.30 after the news, particularly after the news, nothing before the news. And after the news to potentially see somewhat of an exhaustion play. Okay? So that exhaustion play was somewhat happening around that zone, around that key level first. I saw the 10-year yield holding up very well. I was like, hey, this is starting to look very good. Dollar came down already super aggressively beforehand. It's starting to fight its support. I was like, yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Dollar holding up right now. Yield holding up right now. Gold tapping into the daily resistance that we have been talking about already for a long time. Heavily rejected. We managed to break down aggressively. We kind of retraced back into the 50% of that retracement. But okay, we might have something here, right? We have all the news behind us. Then price tapped into it. It came into this zone. There we go. Let's see if I can get it. There you go. Nice. So then we came down. Okay, we tapped into the zone. I saw that initial rejection. I was like, yes, that's nice. Next one came up, got rejected there as well. All right. I saw this next closure. Double wick confirmation. We have something that we call these entry model 1. Then looking for that breakout. This next candle came up instantly. So when we came up initially, I was like, yeah, that's nice. We came up very nicely, very slowly. We stepped into that zone. We had no wick created. We started to tap up. I was like, I want to go for that flip. I want to enter before the flip happens. And I want to take it down further. And I'm going to place my stops above, not the previous highs. I'm going to give it some space. I'm going to place it above the structure right there. Anticipating the yield potentially holding up. Okay. The dollar finding its support. Gold potentially exhausted. So we didn't do that, man. We didn't do that. We kept going up. And the bullish trend continued. So that's that for today in regards to the gold trade. Okay. Part of the game. What I like to do is I like to zoom out. All right. And the idea is that, you know, we have to make sure that we make money at the end of the month. That's it. Losses are part of the game, G's. I cannot repeat it enough. You can get angry, you can get emotional. Okay. But that's just what it is. If you don't believe in it, and if you say, I told you it was a buy, and you still take my trade, then don't take my trade. Or counter trade me. You might win. Right? It's up to you. I hope you win if you take and you follow your own analysis and you win and I lose. Be happy for yourself. That's it. Okay? Very simple. Killer trades today, regardless. All right? Unfortunately, gold didn't and was not in our favor here. The rest of the community killed it. That's all I care about. All right. Cheers, fam. Giveaway. To the guys that like it, that are here with us, that are fully committed. All right? These type of guys. That's what matters. Let's see if we can do that. Let's see. Why every time I go with your signal I lose? Because you only join the live stream, not consistently. That's why. You're not consistent with us. If you're not consistent and you join and we lose, it's what it is. If you come on 8 a.m. EST, you're there every single time. There is no chance in hell that you're always losing. So everyone who says that, yeah, you're always losing, you're not committed anyways. You're not one of these guys that are here with us. So of course you're gonna lose. Fine. That's part of the game, right? If you want to go and find a 5-pip trader that takes 5 pips a day, all right, and has a 99% win rate. Good luck. Let's see if we can do the giveaway though. For the guys that actually won. They actually want to join the 24 for free. Let's make it happen. Okay? I'm setting it up, G's. If you were a hater, by the way, don't press a W in the chat. Don't join this giveaway, cause you don't deserve that shit. We're gonna backtrace the chat. All right, we're gonna make sure that you were not one of these guys that were hating and now is winning my giveaway. All right? No chance in hell. I'm gonna give you access. No chance in hell you're gonna get access. All right? No chance. All right, G's, what do you need to do? You need to type in LTA VIP. Okay. And then we will get it sorted. We get you in. Let's go. 20 seconds, let's do it. Let's make it happen. So what are you going to win? You're going to get access to the trading floor #1. I think this is the most powerful tool. Of course, you have the whole lecture series, everything that we've been creating about the concepts, right? The trading floor is where we work together as a team. All right, we have been doing our analysis there. We had 2 trades today, 2 wins today, fair, clean. Besides that, I'm not the only one trading there. So we have a bunch of guys. But the thing is, we follow the exact same system. We all are 100% aligned. There is nothing we do different. All right, we don't have each our own strategy. We follow the exact same method. All right. However, particularly at the moment, currencies. All right, Forex in particular. So do take that in consideration. Okay. Do take that in consideration. Now let's make it happen. And let's roll the dice. Let's roll the dice. Timbo Slice, my man. Are you not already in? You seems very recognizable. I recognize your name. I recognize your name. I'm not 100% sure if you are there. Yeah, I think you're not in yet. Okay, G. Open up a customer support ticket. Get in. And then, yeah, then let's make it happen. Okay? Open a customer support ticket. Let's make it happen. Get in and we'll get it sorted. All right? Congratulations. See you tomorrow on the session, my friend. I want to see you there. Okay? Shall we roll the dice one more time? One more time, yeah? Cool. All right. Mr. James. Mr. James. Mr. James. Okay, you can get away with it. You can get away. You get away with it. It will not. It didn't improve your strategy. Your chance to win. Okay. Congratulations, my friend. Let's get into it. Let's get into the trading floor as well. Open a customer support ticket. I might join right after the stream, by the way. I might join right after this stream. All right. Fantastic, G. Fantastic stuff. Okay, for the rest, we're gonna come back tomorrow. I'm gonna reevaluate. I'm gonna still look at the daily. I'm still gonna take a couple more things in consideration. Always reevaluating my setups, my trades at the end of the day. Always trying to approach, always see here, always stay humble, trying to see what I could do better. But I was still happy with the trade overall. I still saw the potential, and my anticipation was, it was more of a momentum play that I was going for this particular day. So yeah, 7 wins, 3 losses. Overall, we're up. Today, 2 wins, 1 loss. Overall, we're up. That's the mentality that I need to have, all right? That what keeps me calm is zooming out when in doubt and just coming back once again. And just following the same process, okay? I trust the process, that's it. Take care, G's. Overall, I had an incredible day. I hope you had too. For the haters, unfortunately, man, it is what it is, man. Like, you know, good luck. Good luck. See you next time anyways, right? Okay, take care. Have an amazing rest of your day, G's. I'm gonna head into the trading floor once again. We're not done yet. For the rest on YouTube, tune out. Gonna see you guys soon. Take care. Ciao.